What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you another wandering video. I'm over here on F Yo Couch, my Town Hall 8, sitting at Western Front. They are a level 11 clan. Really decent. If you're interested in joining them, they are recruiting Town Hall 9s, 10s, and 11s. They do require use and require Clash Caller, as well as Line for their outside messaging application or communication. They're United States as well as Europe, Indian and Swedish members, so they're pretty much international, and which I can relate to. In their description is what they're looking for requirements, with Town Hall 9s needing 15-15, and then when you're coming into that Town Hall 10 game, minimum of 25-25, working towards that 40-40, and of course 11s with 30-30-10. So let's take a look at the Warlock. They did play against Reddit Phoenix, and it's too bad some of those replays are gone. But that's a very good clan right there. But if you take a look, it's they got a lot of green, a lot of green, and you primarily run about 20 on 20, sometimes 25-25. They also have warred against like Reddit Havoc, a few Reddit clans that I saw that were pretty decent. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the replays here. And what I selected right away is number 11 against Captain Caveman. You guys probably have no idea what that's from, but whatever. It's Hanna-Barbera. Go Google that stuff. There were cartoons that existed before you were probably born for some of you guys watching this. Anyway, 15-18. Going in with a Shattered Bolalo, and really picks apart this base, and really a great strategy to exploit the weakness of this open channel right here. As you see him entering in here with some a nice wide funnel. His bowlers, after they take out that gold storage, are going to move inward. The queen is basically accessible with no jump. Really exploiting the flaw of this base. Standard stuff. Rage goes down. Got 2 air defenses as well as a bow, a sweeper, the CC, and the queen. And you look at when he's done, he basically gets about 35-40% of the base before he even starts his Lalo. It's a really nice attack. Observing all the fundamentals of what makes a Lalo work. Starting from the back end here, he actually got both sweepers, so he could have started from either side if he wanted to, using haste at the right spots to help them through the scary points of Teslas and Wizards, but also able to hold some haste spells and use them at the right opportune moments to ensure that his hounds bust. If you see how long he waited on that last haste, and then as the hound comes over here, heals them back up as they traverse over. Really overkill, not even needed, but it's nice to have that insurance. And right as the hound busts, the pack of loons get down there, and goodbye 80. I mean, that's what you want to see right here. Got 2 Gary the Goblins on the back end doing some cleanup as needed. And bags a haste spell. Just a really nice textbook Shattered Gobo Lalo. Nice job, man. We'll go to ×2, nothing but cleanup. I do have about 3 others to show you here, and I want to showcase the wide Town Hall levels and offensive levels accordingly. So in this recap, and give you guys an example of what these guys are primarily looking for, what you can expect if you want to join over here. I believe 7 Mile is leaving the clan and going to WHF, or is interested. If I'm not supposed to say that, my bad. I don't know if he told his clan. 13 is what we'll go down to. We have Saksham. I'm trying, man. I believe that, or S. Aksham. I should just stop saying it before I offend him, murdering his name. It was a good try, buddy. I'm trying. Shattered entry at the top here. I also like the fact that, you don't see... I like the bases here that I personally don't show them on the channel all that often. And I'm sorry, he actually went with a stoned entry here, a stoned hobo, with the bowlers behind and only 16 hogs as his second half of his main attacking force. With the stoned entry, you kind of have two main attacking force. With all those time that a stoned hobo brings you, it's really great to bring bowlers with that, or a high-level Archer Queen like a level 24 that he has. He gets all the way to the core, and erases a good portion of the base before he starts in with his hogs from the right side, kind of sandwiching them in, taking out that high hit point wizard tower just as the hogs die on the right. We still have golemites and some bowlers taking up, and I believe he bags a heal spell, and it's nice that he had one just for insurance purposes, and he still has 4 wizards for cleanup. That just tells you how explosive and OP a stone hobo can be on the right base. Really nice job on this. If anything, he held his wizards just a bit too long. We got a troll Tesla on the far left, which the cleanup baby dragon takes care of just in time to make sure that the hogs don't traverse too far away from the base. The only thing that really will suck away the time is this storage at the top here, but he's already got 2 archers trying to get through that Lego wall. We go to ×2, nothing but cleanup. Really nice stone hobo, man, and bagging a heal spell for it as well. Now that we're done with this war, let's back out and take a look at some different levels as well. I like how he leaves the lights on here. All right, so back out of here. Let's take a look at another war. Apparently, Burger King. As soon as that wants to go, there we go. Leather and RS, RS I got really close on some 10 on 10 threes, getting like 99%, 94%. It was so close. But I also wanted to show Leather 11 on 11 double. And you might think like, oh, why are you showing this? Because clearing an 11 is freaking hard. The other thing is I can relate to how Leather feels. He is the only 11 in this war. So if he goes for a 3 and fails, and there's nobody that can back him up, so I can really relate to how that might feel. And you want to go for that safe 2 with the chance for 3. The other part is I know a lot of you guys face these kinds of bases, even at Town Hall 10, ring bases and things like that, and they can be somewhat tricky if you're not experienced with them. But the technique of late Valkyries is something I also utilize, so I had to put it on here. Doing that queen walk, getting kind of dicey with that queen, so he had to use the Eternal Tome ability. I'm pretty sure he didn't want to use it at that point. There goes down the eagle, still wicked far away from that. But watch what these bowlers do, clearing away basically the aggro line of what Valkyries would go to, jump down that last 60 seconds so he can put it down there for a while, let the bowlers do what they need to do, and then he starts to drop down his 10 Valkyries to go straight for the core of the base with the rage for it, and is just going to gut it. I mean, I love it. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. Queen still going downwards with the healers there. Would have been nice if some healing power went towards the core as well. Maybe sustained it. But at the end of the day, you got to get that all-important second star. And that's why they put these ring. That's why they got these ring designs in there. I myself rock an anti-2 when I'm on my 10, depending on the war. Over at Ain't Nobody. So I really related to how he's going, and I know that it may look easy, but a lot of people struggle with it. So nice job, Leather. Way to pull down that decent percentage deuce, and then we'll go to ×2 just so you can see how he edges out the percentage here. Go to ×4 because the Warden finally ends it there. Bounce out of here, and let's go down to one more, number 7. For an HGHB. By the way, a lot of 9.5s in this war that Burger King showed. Nothing wrong with that. I will say that I recently put out a video that discussed that was made for starting a conversation of what people thought and get that dialogue going, which I thought was really great. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that added their comments on the topic of what 0.5 looks like in engineering and playing the game your way, and what the great balance might be for everybody that plays the game super competitive and casually and farming. I just think it was a great great discussion going on in that video. So back to this one. Being that we saw a whole bunch of 9.5s on the Burger King side, it just reminded me of that video. HGHB going straight in here. Queen is already done. Rage for the healers stay in, so they help sustain the army. I mean, just really nice job here. The BK is about to go down shortly, and then what I really liked about this is he waited on his hogs. What I see a lot of people do on a HGHB is they start their hogs too soon, and on this one he held it long enough to make sure that he got a really good decent push, and then started the hogs on the side of where his tankage power was on the top left, and then he just sprinkle in the hogs and get the fuck out of there. Really nice job. He's going to lose some healers here, but it doesn't matter, and I believe he bags a heal spell as well. Just a nice HGHB. Really nice execution of it. You should probably at this moment start your wizard cleanup on the outside trash ring right about now. There he goes. Maybe just a little bit sooner, but I'm nitpicking. At the end of the day, he possibly even could have bagged that bagged that spell. Nice job. Wounded hogs at the end here, but they'll take down the wizard tower because there was too many of them that they couldn't keep up with. However, pre-update, those hogs are gone. I guarantee that. So, I don't know. I still have mixed emotions. I think I'm happy that they took away the 0.5, only because I know that its intention was not for Town Hall 9. It just indirectly helped Town Hall 9. I knew it was for the higher levels. And the other day I saw a Town Hall, 6 glitches did it. They did an 11 on 11. Looked like a hog swarm to me. It was really nice. Didn't quite clear, but man, it got really close. So back to the Western Front on this. Let's take a look at these guys one more time. They're 209. Take a look at their 209 to 35 losses and not a single draw. I mean, that not too many clans can say that. And they were only established on the 13th of September. Remember. About a year and a half old. That's really impressive. So, these guys are recruiting. What they're looking for is in their description. If this sounds like something that might interest you, why don't you come knock on into these guys' door and see if you can't crush bases together. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you got to be better than a double, and I'll check you next time.